Sir, ito nga, sabi nga ni Tito Ronald, it's been a while since we heard any kiskisan between our forces and the Chinese Maritime Militia and the Chinese Coast Guard and of course the Chinese Navy dun sa West Philippine Sea. So what makes this today's incident different? Why are we suddenly hearing about this?
I remember I told you last time, uh, there was an intention from China that they really wanted to get this carbon shoal.
Mhm.
Natatanda niyo yung mga sinasabi ko noon na isa yan sa mga gusto lang kunin. Although there was an agreement and they allowed us to continue with the Rore in Ayungin Shoal. But at the same time, since they are in control of the Scarborough
Scarborough,
Shoal since 2012, yeah, I think they have an intention for it. Remember, there is that triangular strategy from Scarborough Shoal to the Paracels to the Strathleys. So they wanted to cement those their presence in those dots, mainly because they wanted to assert that they have the total ownership of the South China Sea. But of course, no. If you try to look at the international law, that would not apply. The regime, the dash line regime of China, because we have the arbitral ruling, and of course, Panakot, and of course, Scarborough Shoal has been part of our cartographic maps. No, so ever since that has been seen in different treatises worldwide, and that has been pronounced as part of the Philippines.
Pero sir, ito, you're looking at an incident 16 nautical miles from Bajo de Masinloc. It's not exactly that near to Bajo de Masinloc. Why are they that aggressive, that far away from Bajo?
They are aggressive because they think that they are in control of the atoll, and at the same time, the part kasi ng kanilang propaganda yan na pag-aari nila yan, no, doon sa 9 dash line nila, na which is now 10 dash line, no. But of course, if you try to look at it, it's part of the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines. Even it's not within the territorial waters. It's still part of the economic exclusivity. So ibig sabihin, meron tayong mga batas doon na dapat nire-respeto, no? We cannot just allow the China will continue with their aggression and of course with their invasion tactics. That's the reason why we are not giving up on this Scarborough Shoal.
Tsaka
Actually,
Chester,
ang
di ba?
pakalat ngayon, ang pakalat ngayon, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Cabalza, naghahanda na daw actually in China to turn Scarborough into a military base. Meron din ba
At
kayo,
saka-
are you getting that kind of story also?
Diba, remember, yeah, diba, there was a time that meron na silang plinanong dyan, yung underwater bridge from Masinloc going to, from Bajo de Masinloc going to Zambales. And I think
Yes.
talagang nakatutok talaga sila doon. Remember, ang sabi nila noon, nung nasa China ako, if we will, I think this is a reaction, no, dun sa nangyayari ngayon na yung presence of the typhoon in the north, and at the same time, yung kanilang sinabi nila noon na if you will not stop us in a Ayungin Shoal, then we will resort to get Scarborough Shoal from you, from the Philippines basically. Oo. So there has been a military plan for it. So
Saka, di ba,
talagang
Chester,
kunin
habang-
talaga nila yun sa atin. Yeah.
Di ba habang nangyayari ito, nitong past week, nag-scale up din sila sa
Russian.
Pag-asa, around Pag-asa. So
Yes,
hindi lang
yes.
ito sa Bajo de Masinloc. It's almost the entire West Philippine Sea. May scaling up. No?
Yes. And they're doing it for the reason that, of course, no, they're still challenging us, no. The mere fact that there is an incoming Trump administration, and at the same time, medyo nagiging mas malinaw na yung policy of Trump when it comes to the West Philippine Sea, to the South China Sea, and of course to the Indo-Pacific strategy. That the president-elect of the U.S. Will focus on this region. So I think that's part of their strategy to secure the fortress of their military prowess.
So, yun nga tatanong ko parang related nga siya dun sa election ni Trump, ano? And his selection of his cabinet members na puro China hawk. So itong
Yeah.
scale up na to, are they trying to send a message kaya to Washington as well? Well, apart from us, alam naman natin na ginagawa nila yan Pero you think it's
Yes.
also part of the messaging to Washington, the incoming White House?
Yes, it could be part of that optics and messaging. That's the reason why they wanted to show off that they have this reflected their military muscle. But at the same time, of course, you see also the alliances in the region. Lately, nakita rin natin yung Russian submarine, and the Russian submarine has been doing exercises with Malaysia and Indonesia. So itong region talaga natin will become the battleground of hegemonic rivalry among these powers. I do agree that of course these are China hawks, itong mga soon to be appointed by President-elect Trump. And I think China now is trying to position itself on how they will try to assert their presence in the West Philippines.
Hypothetical, Chester, kung magkakaroon ng gulo dito sa ating bansa, kung magkakaroon ng rupture sa ating domestic politics, halimbawa, merong magkaupan dyan, may magka-create ng trigger, hindi ba yan i-maximize ng China?
Alam mo, ito yung pinagkaiba nung it's people power 1 and it's a people power 2. Walang power rivalry between China and the US. But this time, it's so unique. Kasi nagbago yung regional dynamics. Kaya maingat tayo dapat ngayon because even if it's a local politics issue, it can become a regional and global politics. So most likely, yes, we are seeing that kind of political dynamics, and we will see that the Philippines will become how would I say it? Siguro
A battleground.
a hotspot.
A battleground.
A battleground and a political hotspot for this hegemonic rivalry of the two superpowers.
Okay. Prof, with what's happening now, nangungulit naman China, what should we be doing about this, if we should be doing anything about it beyond what we're already doing right now?
Tayo lang ba yung
Of course,
mag-video?
just like yung pa rin natin, of course, we are not cutting ties with China, right? Diplomatically speaking. Right now, we only have a strategic problem with them. We continue with our dialogue. Of course, yung diplomatic and economic relations natin, dapat skillful yung mga diplomats natin and our generals. We need intelligent generals and diplomats right now. And of course, dapat magaling din ang ating presidente on how to navigate this regional dynamics. Of course, hindi pa naman huli ang lahat dahil I think this is just the beginning of a new era. Remember that Trump is returning to power and Xi Jinping is trying to, of course, increase its hegemony in the region. That's the reason why he has been using the economy as a way of getting and of course spreading its influence to the region. So kung titingnan talaga natin, it's 9/1 ngayon ang ratio between China versus US. So mukhang amongst the like-minded nations in this part of the world, mukhang tayo lang ng US at ng Pilipinas ang lumalaban against China's aggression. Our neighbors have been quiet. They are mum about the territorial and maritime disputes because they are aligned with the economic ambitions of China. So we'll see these dynamics, how it can turn into more opportunities for the Philippines. But right now, we are seeing a widening Indo-Pacific. Of course, where the Philippines is at the heart of this newly fashioned region.
Okay.
Ano kayang maaasahan nating reaction from the US? Although meron na silang statement, of course, condemning.
Yes.
Pero ano kaya kasi, remember, yung defense chief nila recently disclosed na meron na nga silang task force sa Yungin eh. Although
Yes,
medyo
Ma'am,
clarify nila kung anong involvement niyan.
Bakit pa kaya
Kaso
tinawag
ang
task force?
naririnig nating statement is still coming from the Biden administration. We have yet to
Yes.
hear what will Trump will say to this relationship, no? What kind of dynamism of the ironclad commitment that they are giving to us? Is it the same as what Biden has given to us? Or it's just an alternative option that they will offer to the Philippines? So yun yung inaantay po natin.
Katulad nga ng sinabi mo kanina, Chester, medyo yung indications, wala masyadong magbabago. Baka nga mag-scale up
Wala naman.
Dahil yung mga yung i-appoint ni Trump, puro hawks eh. Puro anti-China hawks.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kaya at least yung indication na yon, pinapakita na walang masyadong magbabago.
Yeah, definitely, most likely ganun, no? I think mas intensified ngayon at kailangan maganda tayo. And we have to, let's not underestimate this situation because we have a current local politics dilemma right now, no? I-consider natin ito na hindi lang siya local politics na problema ng Pilipinas, that this is also it has also impacts on the regional security of the Indo-Pacific.
Okay, maraming salamat, Maritime Security Expert Professor Chester Cabalza.